a brand new demi-permanent shade that's sure to make you green with envy. Hey guys, I'm Kelly Rettenberger, National Trainer for John Paul Mitchell Systems, here to share with you a way to play with the brand new Evening Jade shade. That's right, Evening Jade is the winner of the recent Color Wars competition. Paul Mitchell allowed stylists to vote on their option, the shade that they would like to see added to the demi family. And today I'm going to be sharing with you a quick technique that showcases the softer side of this shade. We'll be utilizing the demi clear to play with translucency within the muted metallics. I love the fact that Paul Mitchell the Demi offers full opacity, but also the option to make a softer, more translucent result. Let's jump into this technique. Now, before we dive into the hands-on portion, let's go over the muted metallic guidelines so you are set up for success not only with Evening Jade, but with all of the demi muted metallic shades. So first of all, these shades are not to be intermixed with any of the other demi shades or each other, but they can be mixed with clear for more translucency. You'll apply your chosen muted metallic formula to dry or towel dried hair, and it's meant to be used on blonde or pre-lightened hair that's been lifted to a level 7 to 10. Now you can process this for up to 20 minutes. Know that the longer you leave it on, the deeper it will be. It's important to remember that the color of the canvas that you're starting on will have an impact on your end result. We can see here that the Demi Evening Jade on very light hair is going to have that really beautiful jewel tone that's a green with just a kiss of blue. But know that if you're working on a level 9 or lower, you start to have that yellow or that gold that's going to make a difference. If you are starting off on a canvas that has more yellow, just know that you will end up with more of an emerald or even a Kelly green just because of that underlying pigment. So if you are looking for more of this greeny blue hue, you'll want to make sure to be starting at that true level 10. Because this model's pre-lightened canvas does have some level 9 and 10, you'll be able to see a great example of this. We're actually using this almost as a refresh service. This model is growing out her hair, and to keep away from the boredom that can sometimes be associated with that, she's been enjoying playing with color, so the demi is a great way for her to be able to get some beautiful tones without a long-term commitment. Here you can see I've sectioned off into 4 quadrants and I'm applying the base color. This is the Demi 20 grams of 6AA and 20 grams of 9A. Of course, we also mix with equal parts of Paul Mitchell Processing Liquid. I really love how the Demi has this beautiful liquid gel consistency. It's super easy to work with, and this is really going to help enhance the shine of her hair and cool down the tone of that base. Once Formula 1 has been applied to the entire base, we're going to go back through those sections with 20 grams of Evening Jade and 20 grams of clear. Formula 2 is really going to lie on those mid shafts and anywhere where the color is a bit deeper. If it's a level 9, I want to make sure to cover it up with this color because it is the more opaque of our 2 formulas that we'll be placing through the mid shafts and ends. Adding clear can also offer you a bit of insurance against oversaturation on porous fabrics. This blonde canvas is actually in great condition, but I know that we've had those times when we're working on porous fabric and we start to sweat a little bit as it's processing, and sometimes we rinse it off a bit too soon. I really try to formulate to allow for a full maximum 20 minutes in most cases because it's going to offer more longevity and beautiful tonal results. So the clear gives me that little bit of an insurance policy. And again, once I've applied Formula 2 to all 4 quadrants, I'm going back with Formula 3. This is 10 grams of Evening Jade with 20 grams of clear. So you can see I've upped the amount of clear to give an even more translucent result. I'm focusing this on those very light pieces that we have of that blonde and also around her face to keep it light and bright. Formula 2 really went over all of the hair that was more at that level 9 of blonde. So this is the formula that we are putting over the level 10 hair, the lightest pieces of hair to get that more true Evening Jade tone. There are some pieces around her face that were more level 9, and we were fine with having a multi-tonal green end result, and I can't wait for you to see the results. A key tip is to ensure that you go through with a wide tooth comb at the end. This is going to help meld all of those formulas together and ensure that you didn't miss any spots that need to be further saturated. This is also a great time to mention that the muted metallics can oxidize looking quite dark. Do not worry, let it process for the full time. You will love the end results. And here we are with our beautiful color after processing for 20 minutes. I love this. It has great dimension. It is a little bit smoky, a little bit grungy, and suits my guest so well. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe to the Paul Mitchell Pro channel for future content. I can't wait to see what you create with Evening Jade, and I'll see you really soon.